Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Rome Odunze. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
I do believe we came here to see a game, didn't we? And it looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15, and he feels like he can get it done.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
18-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. Now Penix. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 24 yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Second and a couple. Robinson with another carry. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Robinson up the middle. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On third down, Robinson. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And the Bears first down.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go quickly here out to Moore. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
To the air, Williams. He sets to fire deep. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Westy.
Throwing is Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run again here with Robinson. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. 62 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Bears.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Jordan. Ready, set.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. In motion goes the tight end. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
At the 4-yard line.
Swift is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Play action. Now Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Pass caught right side by Loveland. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead, the blitz pays off, able to rally to the football and make the play.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes them back 5. So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And this will be caught by Mooney. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The catch is made. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Good tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Escapes the defender. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
And the Bears first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He's going to air one out. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5
big offensive linemen out there. Playing on their feet in open space, not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, 37 yards. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes it a 21-10 game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Pass complete to Odunze. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Falcons are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. And this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 53 yards. And the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Odunze. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Bears, first down. A gain of 5. First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. Down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
Colston Loveland, 60 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Falcons 28, Bears 17. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Fighting through it, he's got space. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off now to Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 2.
Again, it's Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
No gain on the play.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here. So for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Here's Penix. He's got his man, London, right side. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. That's caught left side, the tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Pinion set to kick off.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Across midfield. And he'll take this across midfield.